The scene opens at the Dlamini estate, 3 days after the shooting. The afternoon sun casts long shadows across the estate. Sivu sits in his father's study, arm in a sling. He traces the bullet holes in the window frame, reviewing estate security footage. The weight of recent events shows in his tired eyes.
His phone rings. It's Detective Khumalo.
Any news on Litha's arraignment?
That's not why I'm calling, Mr. Dlamini. We found something interesting while investigating your visitors. Remember that white girl who visited your city apartment last month? Natasha, the gamer.
Sivu tenses, memories flooding back of that strange afternoon. The way she seemed too interested in his family photos. Her awkward questions about the vineyard's history.
What about her?
Her real name isn't Natasha. And those weren't her parents who picked her up that day.
Then who is she?
That's just it. According to our database, she doesn't exist. But we recovered this from a traffic camera near your apartment building.
A photo appears on Sivu's phone. Natasha, speaking with a shadowed figure, passing something between them. Workers clean up the last of the debris from the shooting. MaMkhize walks slowly along the rows of vines, Elder Dlamini's favorite spot. A courier approaches, handing her an envelope marked "Urgent DNA results." Later we find Sivu and MaMkhize in the estate living room, standing by the window, tense. MaMkhize clutching the papers, her face pale and hands trembling.
Are those Thandeka's results? Is she going to be okay?
It's not about Thandeka. It's about that girl. Natasha. Sivu. She's...
Before she can finish, a black car pulls up outside. The window rolls down. Natasha is in the car, watching the house. Sivu grabs his phone to call Detective Khumalo, but MaMkhize gently stops him.
Wait. There's something you need to know first. About your father. And Alexandra.
Who's Alexandra?
The woman your father loved before me. The woman he never told you about.
Noma adjusts her position in the hospital bed, wincing at the pain in her side where the bullet grazed her. A nurse enters and sets a bouquet of fresh proteas beside her.
After the nurse leaves, Noma notices something strange, a tiny glint of light within the bouquet. She reaches in carefully and finds a USB drive wrapped in plastic. With shaking hands, she plugs it into her tablet. On the screen, security footage from their city apartment. Natasha slipping into their home office while Sivu is setting up his gaming console. She opens a drawer, photographs documents quickly, then returns to the couch just as Sivu comes back in. Another clip shows Natasha in a heated exchange with the couple who picked her up in the parking garage. The man grabs her arm, showing her something on his phone. Her face drains of color. Just then, a text appears on Noma's phone from an unknown number. You were right to be suspicious that day, but wrong about why she was there. The answers are in Project Alexandra 1985. Your shooter was just a pawn in someone else's game. Noma's heart races. She reaches for the call button, then freezes. Who can she trust?
Detective Khumalo pins photos to a large corkboard. Natasha, the mysterious couple, Litha, the Dlamini family. Red string links them in a web of relationships. His partner walks in, holding a file.
Ballistics just came back on the bullet that killed Elder Dlamini.
Khumalo scans the report. His expression hardens.
This doesn't match Litha's weapon. The angle's wrong too.
We're looking at a second shooter.
Khumalo stares at the board, then circles Natasha's photo.
Someone used Litha's rampage as cover. A real killer walked away clean. And I bet this girl knows exactly who.
A shadowy figure sits before an array of monitors. On screen, Sivu at the estate, Noma in the hospital, then Decker wheeled into physical therapy, Natasha sitting nervously in a cafe. The figure speaks into a phone, voice digitally distorted. The girl got what we needed from their apartment. With the old man gone, we can move to phase 2. A gloved hand places a black queen chess piece on a board. Several pawns have already been removed. One bullet started this game. The next will end it. We zoom in on a photo hidden in a drawer. Elder Dlamini, arm around a beautiful white woman. On the front, Alexandra and me. 1985. The beginning of everything. The mystery deepens. Who is Natasha really? What did she find in Sivu and Noma's apartment? How is it connected to Elder Dlamini's death? And what happens when all the secrets come to light? Stay tuned for the next episode of A Mzansi Love Affair. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, follow, and share.